I'll tell you something, neighbor. I never thought hanging a simple no trespassing sign would lead to squad cars pulling up in front of my own gate. But that's life in an HOA neighborhood where one person thinks they run the world. And that person was Karen. It started on a quiet Tuesday morning. I was sipping my coffee on the porch, watching the mist lift off the pasture my father cleared with his bare hands 40 years ago. That land has been in our family since before the subdivision even existed. But after the HOA expanded, they decided the boundary lines might be unclear. I knew better. My deed was older than the HOA itself, so when I put up a no trespassing private property sign on the fence line, it wasn't about rebellion. It was about respect for my father, for our home, for what's ours. A few hours later, I heard tires crunching on gravel. Karen, the HOA president, was standing there with her arms crossed, lips pursed like she'd smelled bad milk. "Mr. Wilson," she said, "those signs violate HOA decor standards. You'll need to take them down immediately," I told her calmly. "That sign isn't on HOA property, Karen. It's on mine." She didn't like that answer. Within minutes, she was snapping pictures with her phone and mumbling something about community harmony. By afternoon, 2 sheriff's cars pulled up. The deputy stepped out, looking awkward. "Sir, we got a call about an illegal sign and a possible threat to the HOA. I laughed, couldn't help it. "Sheriff," I said, pointing at the ground, "take a good look at where you're standing. That's my land. You're standing 10 feet inside my fence line. Turns out Karen's property line ended well before where she thought it did." I pulled out the original deed, the one with my father's signature and the county seal. The deputy looked it over, nodded, and told her to step back. Karen's face turned redder than a stop sign. The sheriff reminded her that trespassing on private land is a real offense, and warned her not to call again unless there was an actual crime. She stormed off without another word. That evening, I stood by that same fence, the sunset glowing on the sign she hated so much. My father used to say, "Respect starts with boundaries." That day, I finally understood what he meant. Asterisk.